Hello guys, welcome back. In this video I will be telling you how we can copy data from a website to Blob storage. So what does it mean is that suppose we have some file hosted on the website, right, and I need to get those files into the Blob storage. It could be either a CSV file, zip file, or any kind of data file, right, like .parquet file or we can say .excel file and other stuff. Cool. So we will see how we can copy those kind of files into our Blob storage or data lake or whatever the sync location. Okay, so this is my ADF, right? Here if I can see, this is the website, I have just found it on Google. So this is the free website, and here you can see we have some kind of files present over here. Now if I am saying to you that hey, I need to get the data of I can say, let's see this, I want this data. So what I will do, I'll just click over here, right click and copy link address, and if I paste the link address over here, then you can see this is a CSV file, .csv file, and the data and the path will look like this. Now if I just copy this over here, now you can see this is my website, this is my link, right? Annual balance sheet 2021 provisional, then download data, and this is the file name. Suppose if I am saying you that hey, we need to copy some other kind of files also, so let's say we have this file. So let me copy link address, and I can put it over here. Now you can see here till upload we have the same link, but after that the link has been changed. You can see here we have national account, change in assets, and so right. Download data is same, and they just changed this folder, or we can say this folder, and the file name they have changed, but this is the common one, download data. Let's see some other CSV file. Let me copy this again and let me put it over here. Now again you can see till upload this is same, and then we have consumer price index folder, then consumer price index June 2023 quarter, right? Then we have download data, and again we have the same thing like consumer price index June 2023 quarter, and then this is the index number. So if you can see the pattern, right, see, check the pattern. Here also we have the kind of thing, annual balance sheet, right? Now annual balance sheet, this is also the same thing. What they are doing, they are appending year name and provisional, they are appending, right? After that, after download data folder, they are doing the same thing, annual balance sheets. This is the year name 2021, and then provisional.csv. Okay, so we will try to copy at least one file, right, and we'll see how it goes and how we can do that. Now in order to get the data from the website, we should have a link service. So what type of link service? HTTP. Okay, I'll choose that, and here you can see I can just change name to _source, and here I will pass the base URL. So what is my base URL? Base URL is till uploads. Okay, till uploads, this is my base URL, and this server certification validation enable, authentication type I can choose anonymous, because we do not need any type of credentials to logging into the website. Cool. Now always when you are creating a link service, try to do a test connection first. If it is succeeded, it means our job is, our link service is correct. Now create it. Cool. Now where we need to dump? We need to dump the data into Blob storage, right? So I'll choose the Blob storage one, and here I'll just do here sync, and we have from authentication, I will choose this. Actually I am already having a Blob storage. right, I am already having a blob storage, so I am just giving that name. If you have any, you can just give the blob storage name over here. So I am using this dev blob storage Geekcoders. Cool. Let me show you the container names also. So we have this logic app and sync logic app, so I can use any one of it. Cool. Okay, perfect. Now let me do the same thing, test connection, and create it. Now two things are done, right? Let me publish it for now. Okay, leave it. Now what I will do, I will create a data set, correct? So again I will write HTTP, and here I will choose which type of data I want to copy. I want to copy CSV file, right? So I'll choose this. Here also I will just give here sync, no, not sync, this source, and link service will be HTTP source. I can fill this this information after. Okay, now again I'll have to choose the same thing, and here I will choose for blob storage, right, for the sync location. Same thing, right here sync, choose link service. Okay, now things are ready. Now what I will do, I will try to copy the pipeline, right? So I will try to create a copy activity. So I'll just drag it, this copy data activity, right, minimize it. Here if you can see, we have a source. Now I will choose here source, sync will be this one, right, what we created. Now we have to fill the information in the source. What we are doing a get method. We are hitting a get. We want to fetch the data, that's why we are using here get. Otherwise we would have used here post if we want to post some data into it. Cool. Now we'll open this data set. Here you can see we have a relative URL option, correct? So now I need to pass the relative URL. What is my relative URL? From this it will start. Cool. I'll put it over here. Perfect. Nothing else we need to do. In the sync side, here we need to choose the container, in which container I need to copy the data. So I'll choose for this for now, and here the file name I'm not putting any name over here for now. Let's see how it goes. Cool. So let me publish it for now, and we'll see what type of data we will get it in our storage account, and what is the directory also. Okay, so cool. So this is my pipeline 1, right? Now I can debug it. So if I'm debugging it, it should work, it should not fail. We'll see whether it is working or not. Let me open my sync logic app, so that we will see whether we receive the data or not. Okay, it is running. Let it run. It will take some time. Today is taking too much time. Let me stop the video. You can see it is succeeded, right? Now if I go over here, if I refresh this, then you will see we have this announce balance sheet. Inside this also we will have some that folder, inside this one folder, and then we have this data which is correct. Cool. But in some of the cases I am saying, hey, I do not want the data like this. I do not want the data like in this all the functions and other stuff, right? I mean in all the directory and all. I do not want it. So what I can do, you can simply go here and change this thing, right? You can give some name, you can give here directory name. Okay, cool. We can do that. That's not a very big deal. Okay. Now the question comes over here that we have seen that we have seen over here that we have hard coded this this relative URL. Now suppose you want to get the data from multiple sources, right? Multiple, I mean from multiple I mean you need to download the data from the same website but for different CSV files. Then how you would do, right? How would you do? Would you create here multiple copy activity, multiple data set? No, right? So now we will try to parameterize this. So what I will do, see, that's why in the starting purpose in the starting of the video only I was trying to check the pattern, right? You can see we have this, we have this folder annual balance sheet. Inside, then slash, we have the same thing. What they just added 2021 and provisional they added. Okay, so we need to get this 2021 provisional. Then download data is a common name, and then we have annual balance. Then what they have done, they have converted the converted upper letter to small letter. Annual sheet, then 2007 to provisional. Likewise, if I see this June wala thing, right, the third link, then also they have done the same thing, kind of, right? They just changed the last wala number. So I have to also write the code like this. Okay, boss. So I will create here let's say folder 1, okay, and folder 2 and file name, right? 1 2 3 only, right? Cool. I'll come over here in the copy activity. Here I will choose. Now in order to pass the parameter dynamically, I need to have a parameters on my pipeline level. So I'll just write here folder 1 again. If you want to change the name, you can change the name also. File underscore name. Cool. Go over here, go to sync, folder 1, add dynamic content, folder 1, folder 2, file name. Cool. So since I am passing here file name, why can't I why can't I use the same parameter here also, right? I can use that. So what I'll do, I'll just write here file name, okay, and let me give some name sync so that we will also understand properly. Okay, so we have this pipeline. Now I will go to here. Now here also I will use the same parameter, file name, because I need to keep with the same name. Okay, I open this, go over here, file name. Cool. Now it seems okay. Now we have to change this URL, right? We have to change this URL. Let's see how we can do. Copy, add dynamic content. We have a method called concat, right? So every method you are writing, you are creating a expression, use @concat, right? At the rate only. Sorry, every function should start from @. Okay, now I'll just open this, put it here like this. Now what is this? This is my folder 1, right? Folder 1. Cool. Then slash then what we have annual balance sheet. So annual balance sheet is also a folder 1, right? Folder 1 name only. So I'll just use here folder 1. This will be the same name. And then what I need to enter this 2021 provisional, right? I need to enter this. So what I will do, I'll put this here, and again I will put this thing. I'll come to that point. Might be you are thinking that, hey Sagar, this is a static thing, right? I'll come to that point, no problem. Here I will use again slash, right? I need slash here, and this data, cool. And then I will use annual balance sheet, right? This is also a data set of folder 1 only, and then what I need only this name. Okay, I need only this name, cool. So I can come over here and I can put like this, comma, provisional, cool. This is done. Folder name, so I do not need a folder 2 variable, right? I do not need a folder 2 variable. I can make it like this. Now you can see here, this is C in a capital letter, and here C is a small letter, right? So what ideally I should do, I should convert this to lower, not like this. We have a lower method. Let me use, I guess this is like this, lower. To lower I have done, right? To lower I have done. Now you can see here that spaces are replaced by hyphen, annual balance sheet. So you will not gonna enter the value like annual hyphen balance hyphen sheet, right? No one will do that. Everyone will pass the parameter like annual balance sheets, right? So what I can do, I can put here one function called replace. So replace this spaces with hyphens, right? Understood? Same thing here I can do, right? Then we have hyphen. Now I need to pass this value, right? I need to pass this value. This value will be my folder 2. Okay, and here also I will do the same thing, replace this value with space with hyphen, cool. It is done. Now we have download data to lower. Again here also I need to do the same thing. See, that is only the way you need to understand the basic, or you need to have the logical thinking also, right? Now you might be thinking, hey Sagar, we are using this replace many times. Why can't we store this in one variable and then we can use that? Yeah, we can use that way also, right? So it's up to you. And this will be my file name. So I'll replace this. I'll use file name over here, and file name will be here. Also I need to use the same thing, replace space with hyphen, cool. Done. Correct. Now I'll go to sync part. Sync part is file name sync. ठीक है, I can keep this name also, but ideally I should not. I should have both the names. Cool. So no problem, dude. What I can do, I can give here folder _1, right? Go over here again, go over here, go to sync, add dynamic content, folder 1 here, cool. Now again I'll open this, and here I will concat it. Concat folder 1, folder 1 comma this name, folder 1 space cool. Let me copy this. Now here you can see it is asking me, it is asking me the folder, the names, the folder 1. So if I use folder 1 this name, right, I'll put it over here, and ideally I will not use here hyphens. Folder 2 will be this provisional, 2021 provisionals, right? So I'll use this. And what will be my file name? My file name will be this. So I will use this over here, .csv. We'll see whether it will work or not. If it is not, if it doesn't work, then we have to do some changes. Yeah, it broken down. String cannot be of 0 length, parameter old value. Now you can see there is some error came up. Now we have to understand. Replace dataset folder 1, this to this, replace dataset folder 1, there should be one space, right? Here now I will pass the values again. I'll pass the values again. I'll put it this link. Again I will copy only this, and in the file name I'll copy only the last thing, this. Okay, it should work ideally. If it is not working, then it means we have done some mistakes. You can see it is passed now. Now if I go to my sync logic app, here you can see we have the annual balance sheet. This name I am having now, right? Good. So this is the way how we can copy the data from a website to our sync location, right? So I hope that you have understood. If you have liking my video, please go and check out my courses available on my website. I will give the link in the description box. Thank you. Bye bye.